Chapter 14. It hits me like a ton of bricks. Gavin wants to spend time with Fiona, not me. Immediately, I start to make connections. Who did Gavin help with the Welcome Back Jessica sign in the Greek theater? Who's bound to have caught his eye while he was with Meryl at the high jump pit? Who did he cheer for up at Rigor Mortis band? Who's always there when he comes up to talk to me? Who is caring and involved and adored just like him? My beautiful long-legged best friend, Fiona. Over the weekend, my thoughts grow darker and darker. I feel like a total idiot. What was I thinking? How could I even have hoped that Gavin might actually like me? How could I have fantasized, even for a minute, that things could be normal? I also can't help but fixate on the fact that while I'm hobbling around at home, Fiona's at league finals running. I was supposed to be there. I was on track to win. I try to think of good things, but somehow negative thoughts creep in. They take root so easily, like pesky weeds in a delicate garden. What I need is a run, a good hard run, to clear my head, to make me feel whole again. Instead, I work Charlotte to Rosas. She's just back from a CP yoga class, something she says is part of her physical therapy program. I tell her it sounds like a lot more fun than mine. It's nice to visit with her, nice to laugh a little, but I'm restless and moody, and after about half an hour I leave. Cheer up, she calls as I make my way to the sidewalk. Your finish line is right around the corner. Thanks, I call back and I think about that as I walk home. Fiona calls late Sunday afternoon, and I make myself sound upbeat. Hey, how'd it go? Did you place? No, she says. I had kind of an off day, and and I make myself sound upbeat. Hey, how'd it go? Did you place? No, she says. I had a kind of an off day, and we got second in league. Langston squeezed us out. She sounds very low toned, very un-Fiona. Oh, I'm sorry, I tell her. There's a pause and then, listen, can I come over? Sure. I can tell something's wrong, but it isn't until after she's hung up that I realize what it must be. I'm right about Gavin. He's falling for my best friend. In the 15 minutes it takes for her to arrive, I remind myself what an amazing friend she's been. I tell myself I'm happy for the two of them, and I promise myself that I will tell her he's perfect for her, and that I'm so glad my tragedy has brought them together. I reword that last bit in my mind, then cut it all together. When the doorbell rings, I usher her in and hug her and congratulate her on an amazing season and tell her I'm sorry she's bummed. I don't know if I'm actually bummed, she says, following me inside. So what's wrong then? We settle in on the couch. She takes a deep breath, holds it, then let it go. How would you feel if I went to the prom? He asked her to the prom, not just to the movies, to the prom. And when did he break up with Meryl? My heart tries to think, but I yank it back up. I can handle this. I'm ready for this. It's okay. I'd be really happy for you, I say with enthusiasm. Then, to save her the trauma of breaking it to me, I ask, did he ask after you dropped me off on Friday? Did he? She gives me a confused look. What? Kevin, did he ask you to the prom after you dropped me off on Friday? She looks horrified. Kevin? Fiona, he obviously likes you, and I think you are perfect for each other. Shut up. I do. He doesn't like me, and he has a girlfriend. What a crazy. There's a lump forming in my throat. I feel so wrecked. so emotionally wrung out. She grabs my arm. Mario's the one who asked me to the prom. Mario? I ask, and my chin starts shivering. Mario, she says back. But I thought I shake my head. Why else would he have come along? She scoots in and gives me a hug. You are worthy, okay? Quit telling yourself you are not. All of a sudden, I'm crying. Thanks, I whisper and hug her tight. Chapter 15. Monday brings some good news. My first A on a test in Miss Rooker's class. 93, Rosa scores. Congratulations, she has her usual 100%, but that doesn't bother me a bit. I earned a 93. Thank you so much. I think Rosa's as happy as I am about my grade. And I guess we are being a bit exuberant because Eric Hollander, in one of the seats in front of us, turns around and says, You got A's? Dude, I got a D. I snort. I would have had an F if it wasn't for Rosa. I put my arm around her. She's an amazing tutor. He scratches his forehead. I've been going to math lab twice a week and this is what I get. Forget math lab, I tell him. Go to room 402 at lunchtime. Rosa will whip your grade into shape. He looks at her. Really? And day? Any day? She smiles. I'm good. I laugh because I'm good is just not something you'd expect from Rosa, but it's so true. He frowns at his paper. Maybe I'll take you up on that. I can't tell he's in the place I was a month ago. He's thinking that there's got to be some other way to get help, that he'll figure something else out, something that doesn't require dealing with a girl in a wheelchair. So after math is over, I hurry to talk to him outside the classroom. Hey, I know she's hard to understand at first, I say, keeping my voice down, but that goes away. She's really nice, she's patient, and she's great at explaining math. I'd be funking without her. He nods. Thanks. I can tell he's still not convinced, so I call after him. You can always take the course again next year. He turns and pulls a horrified face. I laugh immediately. Then I call room 402, lunchtime. As the week wears on, Gavin bumps in and out of my life. He's nice, friendly. I do see him with Meryl from time to time, but he also appears out of nowhere a lot. I try hard not to read anything into his presence, but it's an effort. I try to tell myself that I'm more than a legalist girl, but that's an effort too. Then Thursday during lunch, I decide to stop by room 402, and to my surprise, Eric Hollander is inside getting tutored. I wave a quick hello, then slip out again feeling very, I don't know, satisfied? Whatever it is, it feels good. During math, Rosa jots me a note. He is so lost. I jot back, You will save him. She smiles at me, and later I see her read the note again, then slip it inside her pocket. I think about all the notes from her that I've kept, and I wonder if she knows that she's helped me with much more than math. It's nice to think I've helped her too. She'll save Eric, and when she does, he will see her, not her condition. I wish more people could.